I like this. Then go. Oh my god, look at this fucking idiot. Are we pulling more? Oh. I can't shoot them. Off keyboards. Yeah. I was not paying attention. Oh well. Either we get rezzed or we get free loot. Doesn't matter. Started sleeving magic cards and just died. Am I labeled as a fucking healer? I'm not healing. Did I manually set this? There we go. We got a brez. Let's go. these for a little bit. Like accidentally clicking on people. Trying the full 2 build just to see how we do. Obviously, my damage is going to be shit because I was dead for the first 2 minutes, but who cares? I don't need that over there. Give me something. Did I already kill this guy? I might have already killed this guy. Dang. What a waste. No free loot. Ugh. I needed the first boss of that and not the second. I forgot. Oh, did it. Not did it. I guess this. I hate the legs on the current birds. Feels very Peter Griffin to me. I'll let the goalie stick the field. Save 30% on Warrior. My pads are Warrior. I think my gloves will eventually be Warrior. Those are not the stick. I want my stick to be all black, personally. I don't know much about goalie sticks. I don't think they matter too much. I don't play the puck too much. But it's not what I want. This one, $100. That would work. Or this one, 179. The M2i Senior going through. I wonder what's so good about that. That was orange and not 339. Never mind. 150? Yeah. Yeah. These clearance ones will go on sale. The only problem is since I catch right, it's a little short. Can I make a sting? Yes. Craft something. But what? But what? What would I want to craft? What does Jimothy say? Food on the way. It would appear ready to eat. Maybe I'll just do a couple. This is the last one. Yo, we got food getting here soon. Joe's on the phone, so she might want to just eat in there. But see, do a couple of these runs while the food gets here. You guys got to make that G. This is how much money we made yesterday. It's 48,228. Not, and there's more mail in the mailbox. So let us deposit 48, 47. That's 2. Down to 1,000 exactly. Thinking of something that didn't sell, but I don't know. We'll see. I thought everything that looked like it was going to sell sold last night. I didn't do any of this today yet. But almost 50K. I did this and never got locked out. Gosh, I am a hungry little fat man. It's not bad. Might start sending some of the cloth to my mage. Check the mail too. I think I've gone full. See, oh, some things did so. Full 70 to this. To 70. Am I 7 or 6 now? 77. Just doing this. It's like not the greatest XP, but like if you're just running it back, it's not terrible. I mean, it is terrible. But we're making money. Exactly. We're making the G. Yeah, I'll look into it. It's $50 right now. It's got to go on sale at some point. I don't know how long it's been out, but it looks cool. I thought it was all PvP at first, and I was like, I don't feel like getting the game that's all PvP right now. But since he told me there's PvP zones, yeah, I think it's pretty fresh in the last 2 weeks, maybe. Since there's PvP zones you can just ignore if you want to, I'm down. Right around the corner. Heading up the hill right now. Pulling up to our street, about to turn. Only at 14? Is that what that said? I guess it's more bolts than normal. Still good. I think I've noticed is these have been like slowly going up as I level up too. Like, I'm guessing they're like a higher item level. So before they were like all right around 7 gold, and now some of them are up to like 10, 12 gold. Obviously not all of them. 22. That's what we're looking for. 22 clock. He's walking up to our door right now. Food has been dropped the fuck off. Means I'm just gonna hit these. Do this. Grab the food. You. I'm gonna eat with Joe. Shouldn't be long. And then I'll be back. I'll just leave this muted. So I can just start screeching at you when I'm back. This bitch. Ba-da-da-da-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. That was a week. That was weak. Message you. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back and fat. You're here? Okay. Did we get? Come on. Not much. Started sleeving up one of the decks last night, or I guess this morning. Excited about that. I don't think I have enough cards to get it going right now. At least, and have synergy, but would like to. What we got? Decent. Need a nap now that I got food in me. I don't think we're getting a puppy, but it sounds fun. The puppy was really cute. We have not a puppy-proof house, and Joe has wanted to do the Jazzy area in her office for the longest time, and like has not made any progress on it. She's like, Jazzy needs to have her area first, and it's like, yeah, that's fair. But then like, it's not done. So tried to get a jump start for her on it, but it ain't done. What are you gonna do? No. But super cute puppy. It just kept, we peeked that kind of through the fence yesterday, and we could see that it was hanging out right at the spot where it pushed through, so it wanted to come over again. It wants to come hang out with Doug. Doug was just like sitting on the table looking that direction like, do you see this shit? We just have to get rid of stuff. We actively have to. Everything is full. It is Doug's pet. Yeah, when is Doug getting a puppy is the real question. Apparently, League has announced a female League of Legends competition. LGC. Very curious how much support they're putting in this. I feel like with all this second tier shit, they don't put anything into it and then flops. And with this, like, half the community is going to be sexist as shit towards it anyway. So, like, it's off on a bad start. I'm curious, like, what percentage of the player base is female? At least 3%. Yeah. We'll see. Hopefully it does well. I want any competition to do well personally. Just it's like if the middle tiers can do well, the top tiers are gonna do better. But they really like I don't know if you paid attention to League at all this year, but they rebranded the LCS this year, and that's the dumbest thing. The LTA now, League, I think League of the Americas, because they joined North and South. So there's a North LTA North and an LTA South, because they wanted their idea was blend it with this Latin America scene, which was also doing pretty well. The problem is the NA scene is just still better. It's not like close enough to be like, oh, now it's just one super league. It's just like, oh, there's the North, which just has a different name than it did before, and the South, which also has a different name, but I guess nobody fucking cares that it has a different name. And it's just weird to like spend 10 years building the LCS brand and then just ditch it. Especially when like esports is such a fickle beast. Like it's not like the NHL or something where it's like, yeah, we've been around for 100 years. Like we're not going anywhere. It's like, bro, 2 bad years and this thing is shut down. You know, like. With esports, it just feels like it's always like viewership tanks and then tanks again, and they're done. And I feel like it tanks pretty hard this year with the change because it confused people, and then they didn't like it. And they obviously like changed the season format too a little bit, and I feel like there was more bigger gap between like number 3 and number 2. So like the top 2 teams were FlyQuest and C9. Like they were number 1 and 2, and it felt like 3, 4 were like never had a chance of being a top 2. Like just like you're gonna get swept if you play one of them, you just get swept. But then they would also like sweep everyone below them. So it's just like there was no like. It wasn't close. And even some years it's like it's not close, but like at least like maybe the first seed just smashes their way through, and you knew they were gonna win the whole time. But at least like the rest of the games are good. Now it's just like there's just like, every now and then the top 2 teams play each other. It's like, oh, it's gonna be a good game this week. Every other game sucks. Get changing the name. Such a weird. I think in general the community is just like, yeah, that was just dumb. And I think most of Riot is probably on board with that as well now. Even if they're not allowed to say it. But like no, LCS, I think this might have been back-to-back years of down numbers. I think they're dangerously close to dead game, at least in North America. But I enjoy it. If I had people playing with that wanted to play with me, I'd play more. I am alone, so I come play WoW alone instead. Because WoW people don't flame me. WoW people don't care. Start selling some of this shit. I just have hockey tonight. I just don't feel like playing goalie tonight. Especially like we have another game Saturday because we didn't have a game last weekend, so it's just like back-to-back games like this. I was like, ugh, I gotta do it twice this week. And I have my player game Sunday. You'd be pretty big. Half of what I'm going for. How's your hip and knee flexibility? That'll be step 2. I need to stretch more too. Terrible. Okay, well that's not a good start. Mine's not great. Mine is not great. I'll tell you that much. I pretty much play in the toddler league, dude. We're like 1 up from the toddler league. We're 2 up. So there's rookie, and then there's 10 south, and then there's the rest of 10. It's all in one middle of the pack league. I'm not sure why they did it. There used to be 3 10s, now they mixed it up for some reason, and I don't understand why. But here we are, mixed up. Don't know what to do. Sell some. I got 200 of them. God damn. I need to make up. I took out some money from my mage and druid to get them high enough gear to do the raid, which is like the first, like the next big step to like getting going. And I'll get, just build it back up a little bit. I can get. Yeah, with what I make here, it's not a big deal. Yeah. That's why I was just doing this. Like, the cloth we made right now is like, it sells like 20 gold a piece, so 200 of them is like 4K. Obviously, there's a cut there, but let's see. Where are we at? Yeah. Put it here. And this is probably close to that also. All this trash. I'm here. So here. So where is it? Come on, buddy. Where's the... There we go. Deposit. So every time when I start a new day on this person, I just go deposit all the money into the bank except for 1,000, and then once I get some gold, get some things auctioned off and get some little buffer, so I have enough to put vendor. So Weaver cloth already sold. Let's go see how much it comes. I'm guessing like 37.50 or something like that with the tax, with the tariffs, the Blizzard tariffs. Let's see. Auctions. 39.76. More than I was thinking. Look at none of those selling. Jeez, even at 159 for this one. Make a couple. Put some fresh ones on. The tariffs do help the WoW economy, yeah. True. It's true, motherfucker. Keep putting these on. They just keep dropping. Like, so many people get these cards that, like, it's just constantly shit. Every now and then I just vendor like 4 of them, because look how many cards. I have 27 of that card. I feel like, I haven't looked this up, but it feels like the first 2 have to be like more predisposed to drop in this dungeon, because the other 2 I don't get very much of. These 2, the purple and red, but the blue, the light blue and blue I get plenty of, but purple and red I don't get much of. Much less. Gimme. Not bad. The other thing about my I was about sending some of these to my mage is I didn't do the additional cloth gaining on my mage, so she is just constantly, she doesn't get any of the bolts. She only gets like the cloth, but I think a lower drop rate too. I don't know. I'd like to wrap this bitch up. Get her 80. I think so. I think Fury Warrior would be good too, but my warrior doesn't have the right professions. Like this one I did because she was 70, so her professions were 0 effectively in the new expansion, right? I only had whatever I did in the last expansion, which I didn't do much either, so it wasn't like I was losing much there. But having tailoring and inscription maximizes the drops you get. So we can just drop. Yeah. Fury Warrior with just spin to win and like all the extra armor seems insane too. Honestly, I imagine any big AoE class is probably pretty good. Just don't. This is the one I optimized for it. A couple other videos pop up, or like might have been the same video, but other tips on things to sell. And this was the only one that really felt like consistent enough, because apparently, I haven't verified this either, but I was looking at a website that I'll pull it up after this so you can see what I'm talking about. But it's a website that basically just like shows auction house prices in the last hour, like the API pulls. But the cool part is it's connected to all the servers, so you can see the server prices. So like if a recipe is 200 gold on your server and 5,000 on another server, you can try to go sell it on the other server and make more money. Or you can buy it for 200 on your server and try to sell it on the other one, which is what the guy was doing in that video. But cloth doesn't show up as being a server-specific price. But you just make another character on another server. You put it in your warbank and go make a character on that server. What was the website called? Yeah, you're getting it. Okay, so yeah, then you just put the gold in your warbank. We'll put left display up here. Okay, right below this. So left display. So here's the site. As you can see, it looks like an auction house. So I was looking at recipes. So let's see this recipe. You can see on Tichondrius, my server, the current sale is 4 gold. The average realm is about 2 gold, and there's one server around 42 gold. If we scroll down here, we can sort by price and see how much they're selling for. Some people are trying to really get 1,000 gold. Like that seems unlikely, but like these numbers, they don't feel crazy, right? Like the low pop ones, like maybe, but like we're down here in the 4 gold was ours. Right, Tichondrius, yeah. So we're right here. So if we wanted to, we could buy it and then make a character over here and try to make 10x the money, and then put it in our war bank and go. I'm not going to because it seems ridiculous for that amount, but I did do it for one that was like, it was similar to this. It was like 80 gold, but it was selling for like 4,000 on those servers. And I bought like 5 of them just to keep putting in place, and I did sell one, so I already made money off of it. But I still have like 4 of them sitting around because the other 4 haven't sold anymore. But to the point I was going to say is, if we go to this, right? This is the main cloth I'm selling. It only has one price. So I'm thinking, right, there's no Tichondrius price, it's just US realm price. I'm guessing that it's all servers for like the base trade goods like this. Dang it, I unclicked cloth. So like, let's see if, is this one the same? So this one's the same. So maybe regions in general are just all realms, so that people can't manipulate this too much. Yeah, maybe. I'm fine with that. If that's the case, just regions. Let's see, glyphs. Do people even do glyphs anymore? I don't think so. Consumables. Consumables are maybe are the same? That'd be crazy. But armor? Tichondrius prices and US round prices. Okay. Yeah, so there's definitely some things that like don't have the full, they don't have server specific prices, which I think honestly is also part of what's keeping this going. So if I farm a lot, like I might affect one server price. I might tank Tichondrius pricing if I just spam this shit. But across 100 servers, there's no way I'm tanking the price across 100 servers, because you know there's other people doing this the whole time too. So yeah, there was a guy that did a video where he's like, the only thing I am doing to make money is flipping items. He's like, here's some good ones to flip, and he like listed a few. I tried the first one and made a little money and was like, that's cool, but this doesn't seem like worth it to me. Did I finish my coffee? Yeah, there's a little bit melted coffee water. Gosh, I have another coffee. 2:30 in the afternoon. What are we sitting on? 38 already? Need another like 20 drop. Come on, give me that 20 drop. Oop. Oh, Matt also asked me to level a horde palette to PvP with. So I have one at like 43 or something. Get him going. Mm, 4? Yes, terrible. Come on. This one I don't think is going to break money-wise. Unless they, like, really limit the times you can do it or something. But been around all expansions, so I can't imagine they care too much about screwing it over. Ugh. Honestly, I don't even know if, like, if I was better geared, I don't think I even need the followers. It's just like an easy way to get into the dungeon. So, like, could just do the classic run in and reset, you know? Jeez. Oh, I missed one. I wonder how I didn't hit that one. I'm 10. That's good. That's good. Ugh. I don't think so. I don't think the NPCs have any negative effect on my loot. If it did, I bet the video would have said, use this class and don't, Dang, that was on it. Oh, price went up a little bit. Price went down a little bit. Only 7 at that price. If they took anything substantial, like I know the main money is the cloth. So like if they took gold, I guess it doesn't matter too much. Like that's we're making 6 gold a run instead of the like 400. So that probably wouldn't make a difference. But if they took a loot or something, or you got more being solo, I would bet all the videos would say to do that. Not great. Not great. Does a nap sound awesome now that you're full? I did a few things on the warrior. So I think the warrior should already have a vault. Don't know if I did anything on the paladin yet. But obviously, the vault's Tuesday, so we got all weekend and. Plenty of time. Simba. Let's put this on. Sold for 145. Anything over 80 gold is worth it because I'll just start vendoring these little shits. Crazy, dude. Crazy. Can't stop me.
I have an extended supply of goods for outlanders. My directive has been fulfilled.
Might take a break because I'm fading fast here. One more. One more. I woke up like normal work time today. Just slept in. She's a good sleeper in her. Oh my god. Oh, there we go. I am not, but I do need sleep. The fun part is I'll be up till 3 in the fucking morning tonight. Put the last auctions on. See if I can get this dog or cat to come cuddle me.
I have calibrated my prices to be reasonable.
Look at why. We're just randomly undercut. How much do I have there? 70. So the cheapest bolts. The cheapest bolts in town. I think I just put another 30 up, so that should be another 2 grand. With this 7 here. I am the market, Jimmy. I am the market. Okay. If I get back on later, let you know. Toodles.